Pralle name, the name has a reputation of being a very good farmer.
But the Pralle family in general in Franklin County, Iowa, it's huge. There's many, many, many Pralles.
Mike and Doug are very close. They would do anything for each other.
Where one is strong, the other's weak. Where one's weak, the other one's strong, so they complement each other.
They're always there if somebody needs help. They're willing to help them. They always treat people with respect.
There was a bond between those two that you don't normally see, and they took care of each other.
Mike and Doug had a mom, and they had Grandpa Vernon, and it wasn't until later that you kind of started asking questions as to, why they didn't have a dad that was around.
Dwight, the boy's dad, farmed with his dad, Vernon. Dwight was very easygoing, very fun, but a very hard worker.
Well, it'd be after Labor Day weekend of '87, he was diagnosed with malignant tumor and had surgery right after Labor Day weekend. And lived for about 3 more years after that, so we were married just about 10 years. So I inherited 2 boys and a farm as a city girl.
I think Dwight was in Chicago in a hospital, and it was his last days. And pretty apparent that the treatments weren't working. And Vernon's told me this several times. And what he does, generally, he gets kind of emotional when he tells me, but he said, Dwight looked at him and said to him, Dad, I'm not going to be around, so you have to help raise those boys. And Vernon always has been there to help raise those boys.
So their grandfather was like their dad and helped watch them and teach them the farming life, the opportunity that he gave them to continue farming. There's a farmer in our area that's a very large farmer, and he came up to me and said multiple times, he's like, you should really be proud because Mike's crops look great, the waterways are mowed, everything just looks perfect. And then he said their dad would really be proud.
It's in their family. Their great-grandfather, their grandfather, their dad, all farmed. And I think that they are proud to be a part of that and be able to pass it down to the next generation as well.
It's surprising to hear those people say those things, because that's not a conversation we would normally have with, you know what I mean? You don't get that on a day-to-day conversation with the people. It's a different level. It's pretty cool when you respect everybody that much.
Farmers do care about the land. We're conscious of it too. We drink the water right underneath the ground that we farm.
It's in every product we have. It's in your shampoo, it's in your gasoline, it's in everything. So agriculture is so huge, and it's built the nation, really.